This review is of Quilted Northern Ultra Plush. Cushiony and absorbent layers. Um, it is unscented, of course, as are all the bathroom tissues that I review. Um, it has 179.8 square feet, 284 three-ply sheets per roll, and each sheet is 3.8 by 4 inches, which makes it a little bit smaller than the Meyer brand. Also, in terms of number of sheets, it has exactly the same number of sheets, two less sheets than Meyer, and it's got 4 more than Cottonelle, and, well, let's compare it to Angel Soft, the worst of the brands that I recommend buying. It's way behind all the other ones. Alright, so you can see right now, putting this edge to edge here, as I did with all the other ones, this is 450 sheets, this is 284 sheets. You can see you're getting a lot more, and a part of that is just because this is a 3-ply roll, meaning that there are 3 sheets attached to each other for every sheet that you use. Now I'm going to take one of these sheets off of here, and unfortunately it's a little bit damaged, but this is harder to rip than the Meyer. And let's find out about its absorbency. Now, theoretically, since this is a 3-ply, it should have greater absorbency than the other brands. Let's find out if that's the case. Oops, I lost a little bit. Alright, does it actually have greater absorbency? No. Despite having 3 plies, 3 sheets, this has about the same absorbency as the Meyer brand. Now I'll show you what I mean here. Okay. So you can see that it's maybe somewhere between half and 2/3 of the way down, which puts it around the same level as Meyer, slightly less than Cottonelle. So in terms of absorbency, it's pretty good. Definitely better than Angel Soft, which only got about 1/3 of the way down. Now again, you would think with 3 plies that this nicely quilted sheet would get more. So why didn't it? Well, I can't answer that question other than to suggest that each individual sheet is very thin. And so when I tore them, the fact that it was harder to tear than Meyer, I expected. But given that there were 3 sheets, if I had noticed a really significant difference between this and the Meyer brand, then I would have known, oh, there's going to be a lot more absorbency. But the difference between this and the Meyer brand was not significant. And therefore I realized, oh, the absorbency is going to be good, but it's not going to be great. But maybe you were watching, you were thinking, oh, it's a 3-ply, it's got to absorb more. No, not if they skimp on the thickness of each individual sheet. So I've used this. I'm not going to demonstrate for you. Sorry, guys, if that's your thing. It's not my thing to share that. Okay. This brand is pretty good. I definitely would recommend using this brand. Is it my favorite brand? No, I did have, because of the thinness of each sheet, there is some issue with this tearing during use. And that is something that is a no-no for me. I do not want to have my toilet paper ripping and exposing my fingers to my poop while I'm using it. Okay, so I had some problems with this ripping. So it doesn't rank as highly as the Meyer and the Cottonelle. And that, because of that, Also, it's not. I mean, it feels good. I mean, they all feel good. But in the end, it's not quite as enjoyable. I guess you might euphemistically. Well, yeah. It's not quite as comfortable on my butt as the Meyer and the Cottonelle is. And again, it does tear a little bit. And so I would give this a 7.5. Still worth buying. Better than the Angel Soft. Better than the Scott that I've reviewed. About as good as Charmin. Yeah, I would say. So let's call it quits right now. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.